Okay, I got one more that I had to switch branches around to do. I gotta share my whole screen because it requires two browsers. Um, we've been getting asks from folks for a user who does not pick up the org role stuff. So this is like the common case is like we have a contractor from outside who should only have access to one piece of content, or it does also start bouncing into the white label space, which white label is still the wrong name for that feature, but whatever. Basically, like these like users who can't see the stuff the rest of the org can. So, as part of the work to support embeds content role stuff, I snuck in a feature for a new user type called external. There is absolutely no way to actually get a user to be external without doing terrible things to your database today. This is very much a beta. But this user here, which is just a separate Gmail account, is marked as external by hacking my database. And if I log in as them, I guess the key thing to compare here is this is the hub for a regular user. So they get this marketing folder and tons of tabs. And this is the hub. This is the hub for this external user. So they probably actually shouldn't get a hub at all down the road, but TBD there. But the big magic here is that the only thing they can see is tons of tabs because that is explicitly shared with them. If they go to share, they're actually added to it here and here. So that's all they can see. If you go to share with me, same scenario. They don't see, nothing leaks out. So they will also have, they also won't absorb the base connection rules. They'll instead just get only explicitly permissed connection rules. So you can create a very narrowly scoped user this way. And that should, I think, give us a lot of like leverage to pull for like this kind of
Yep.
user people want.
Luke, do you have to access boost the content for that user?
If they have connection access, no, that's fine. You have to like you're gonna have to give them like viewer on or like I guess restricted query or on the connection. Like the connection rule will just play through. So
Okay.
yeah, they have to be explicit. You have to give them like rather than like the base role will not play through to that. They have to be explicitly permissioned on the connection. The idea is like external users are like very like you have to very specifically configure them, and the idea is they're sort of like high risk people theoretically. Um, when we have good APIs for like setting all these up, and the skim gives us a lot of this, then you could be like, I'm skimming in this user with like super specific narrow roles and not worry about like this. So yeah. I'll be honest, like this is not something we're going to ship tomorrow or even the next few weeks, but we've got a lot of the bits to pull
Do
on
we
it.
even do you think we even want to let them be anything greater than a viewer on a connection? You know, like
I
just
don't know.
it feels like the use case here feels to me like navigate the content system where you explicitly have permission and open those dashboards. Like you shouldn't be able to create new stuff, I don't think. I mean,
I think the hard part would be the request that we get for like workbook viewer, which is essentially like workbook without the field picker type stuff.
yeah, I still
Like
want that to
that.
exist where you
So
can view a
there's
workbook.
a workbook viewer. Are they actually able to like change the workbook or just read only? Okay, we're shipping read only workbooks later in June anyway, so I think these things will delta together really nicely. Of like, we'll have that whole story in the not too distant future. So yeah, but yeah. So I mean, like, we could definitely restrict the UI from letting them pick above viewer. That's like a decision we have to make. But yeah,
Yeah, it might also, I think, fit well with like a billing model here too, where it's like, all right, any external user is just a viewer
yeah,
user for the sake of license counting.
yeah. I mean, the comms permission system can do whatever you want, so we can get elaborate there. So yeah. Anyway.